Are you guys one of those people who think humans are much scarier than any ghost? I sometimes think so too, so let's talk about some personal stories of creepy people while we make this super delicious eggplant somen noodles. I had just graduated high school when I moved to the countryside for work. It was my first time living alone, and at first, I loved it. Quiet weekends, just me, my laptop, and endless movies. Then, one Sunday around 2 p.m., the doorbell rang. And if you live alone, you know that feeling when you're not expecting anyone and hear a knock, your stomach drops. I lived in an old apartment. No camera, no chain lock, just a peephole. So I looked through the hole. Two women stood outside, one in her 50s, the other in her 30s. They looked nice enough. Through the closed door I said, "May I help you?" The thin door came in handy. Then the older lady said,
"Nice to meet you. We're from Blank Organization. We have a study session at 3 p.m. Would you like to join us?"
"Oh, it was that religious group around here." But my gut told me no, so I declined. And then she politely said,
"Okay, but may I slip in a pamphlet?"
I said sure. She slid it through the mail slot on my door and it hit the floor with a dual smack. I skimmed through it, mostly religious text, but the last page really caught my eyes. It said if you magnify a grasshopper's joints, they look like the man-made gears, proof of a creator. The next Sunday, same time, same woman. I declined again. She shoved another pamphlet through the door, though she didn't ask if she could this time. This one was about whales. And the third Sunday, the doorbell rang again. But this day, I was expecting an Amazon package, so I checked the peephole. It was them again. They were standing there with the same smile. Tired of dealing with them, I ignored it, pretended I wasn't home. Then I heard it. Clack, the mail slot opened. They must have slipped through the pamphlet again. I glanced over and froze. Staring through the slot were a pair of wide, unblinking, old woman's eyes. We locked eyes for several seconds. My whole body went cold. She didn't move. She didn't speak. Just staring. Then, without breaking eye contact, she slowly closed the slot. I heard their footsteps fade away. Later, talking to a friend, they told me that with old peepholes, people can tell when you're looking through because of the light. That means she knew I was hiding, and the look she gave me felt like she was saying,
"I know you're home."
They never came back after that, but to this day, every time I hear a doorbell, I feel that same chill. And sometimes in my dreams, I still see those eyes staring back at me. So that was one of the personal stories. Very simple, but kind of creepy, right? Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys and see you guys soon. Bye bye.